Hey gang, and welcome back to this Mass Effect 2 Let's Play. Today's episode, we will be tackling the Archangel recruitment mission.
Why don't you step inside? You'll get paid when the job's done.
Last episode was finishing up the second half of Mordin's. I feel like I should mention at this point, there has been a bit of a delay between the videos. This will probably be about 2 weeks between the last one I did and this one, or as far as, you know, releasing them.
Sure, if this is the place to go after Archangel.
I kind of had one of those off and on colds for a while, you know, due to just dumb stuff like the weather changing really rapidly. That always makes me really sniffly, and that's why I've kind of been avoiding recording things, which I'm still kind of feeling that way today, but I want to get this done,
Where's the attack
get these
taking
released,
place?
uploaded, and all that.
As
it stands right now, I've actually got the first mission of Act 2 recorded. So I've actually got the stuff for the next several episodes, actually. This one's going to be episode number 5, so that's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So the next 9 episodes. I actually already got the video footage recorded, so yeah.
What are the odds he can kill all of you?
What are the odds? That sounds so sinister. What are the odds he can kill all of you?
Why are the mercs working together to
I've actually kind of decided that I might actually prefer the post-commentary format, simply because it does allow me to keep a better eye on my audio recording program in the event of a crash. But part of it is also that I've taken to streaming these episodes as I'm playing them on my Twitch channel.
But all 3 bosses are overseeing the operation.
Which, I mean, I guess I could, you know, upload the videos to,
the others would never say I'm
you know, YouTube that way, but it seems like the videos just kind of come out with lousy quality as far as recordings go on Twitch. Maybe it's my internet, maybe it's my computer, I don't actually know. So we're talking to this dickhead about saddling up,
now he's just one guy, but he's
going off to kill Space Batman.
And he knows we're coming. He's planned for an attack like this. We've lost a lot of men trying to get to him already.
It's gonna be
I love this plan. They're like, yeah, we're gonna get a bunch of people together. We're gonna make them pay us to come after this guy, and if they live,
where do we go?
we'll pay them money back.
Over to the transport depot outside the club. One of our boys will take you from there.
And all they're there for is to go one after another onto this bridge and use as cannon fodder to distract this guy. Like, are you serious? Who would do this?
I'm old enough.
I'm old enough.
I grew up on Omega. I know how to use a gun.
I know how to use a gun.
So does Archangel.
Apparently you don't.
I can handle myself.
You're pretty shitty at this.
Besides, I just spent 50 credits on this pistol, and I want to use it.
50 credits on a pistol.
Get your
Well,
money back.
his Omega.
Hey, Woody!
Look at his shitty hat.
Trust me, kid. You'll thank
And his
me later.
clothes. And his soul patch. I'm actually almost kind of ashamed of the fact that I have one of those myself. It's one of the few pieces of facial hair that I kind of consistently keep. Partially because I keep forgetting to shave it off, and partially because I kind of like it. I don't know. It's whatever. I can't really do the whole beard or mustache thing. It looks weird. It looks vaguely reminiscent of Peter Jackson, and nobody wants that.
Omega, what a piss hole. At least it keeps you on your toes.
What a piss
I've had
hole.
to come here on business before. I feel like
What
I
an
need a shower,
excellent description.
in addition to normal decontamination.
Oh my god. I forgot about that. Yeah, Miranda, you probably do. Because it is a
I'm on
piss
the
hole.
mission.
I hope you're ready. Archangel's been annihilating you freelancers.
Ready when you are.
Actually kind of reminds me of, I've been watching Naruto Shippuden lately, and it reminds me of this scene with Hidan and Kakazu. Oh, that heat on. Great. I don't have a whole lot in the way of characters here, but I'm damn sure not picking Morden. He's just too squishy. Additionally, part of the reason why I picked Jacob was so that when we do the splitting up part, I actually have someone that can support me from the back with, you know, decent weapons fire, which she's going to be blasting away with a shotgun. And then anybody that I manage to get rid of, any enemy whose armor I manage to get rid of, I can then use pull for crowd control. There's a difficult decision here as far as powers. Really, you want to max out charge as quickly as you can, but I did go for... It's also important for you to be leveling up Assault Mastery as well, because that's kind of the second thing you're going to be maxing. Once you hit that 4th rank of charge, it gives you the ability to kind of pick what you want to do with your power, where you can do an kind of an AoE stun on the enemies,
The recruiter was a little
which is
vague.
pretty decent. And if you're playing on anything besides Insanity, it's perfectly fine to go with that, especially if you're playing on like normal or something. But on the higher difficulty levels, i.e. hardcore or Insanity, where the enemies do get that protection buff, you're going to want heavy charge, because as you hit the enemy, it gives you a time dilation effect, very similar to Adrenaline Rush for the soldier, or aiming down the barrel of a sniper rifle as an infiltrator,
Sounds like a suicide
aka
mission to me.
bullet
Pretty
time.
much. But you look like
Very, very handy.
Head up to the boulevard and get to the 3rd barricade. Talk to Sergeant Katka. He'll tell you when to go in.
So the bridge
So
is
yeah,
the only way to his hideout?
that's
Exactly. Arcane
yeah.
collapsed all the underground passageways and sealed the doors to the lower levels.
However,
We've got teams.
I forgot my own advice
Take
at
it
this
to
point.
the wall.
I say at this point. During these sessions of recording, I'd forgotten my own advice, and so I actually start going towards maxing Assault
We're using
Mastery
a gunship
first.
to take out one guy.
Yeah, an Archangel.
And then by the time I realized what a mistake that was,
it was
it was a little too late, so I actually went and did a retrain powers.
Where's the infiltration team now?
On the far side of the bridge near his hideout.
As soon as it was
They can't get
available,
any closer without
which is
being
right
seen.
after Horizon,
How'd they get that close?
and
without
you'll
being
actually
seen?
see that. I do try to kind of
Eric used a
avoid,
gunship to keep Archangel busy. We were able to sneak a few
you know, like
men into his
leveling up.
hideout
I say
before he
leveling up.
took it down.
Putting points
They're
into
stuck
stuff.
there. We need to keep
That's
Archangel
what leveling up
focused
is.
on the bridge
Shut up.
so he doesn't finally wipe them out.
What do you
I try
know
to
about
avoid
Archangel?
I'm the wrong guy to ask.
ability
Just do
tweaking,
logistics. Tara can handle
off
it.
camera
Dealing
so that
with
people
it for
can
a
see what I'm
while
doing.
now. But don't be surprised if they're not
I
thrilled
think
about talking
once
to a
I
freelancer.
max
I better go
out
find Sergeant Kafka.
Assault
Good
Mastery,
idea. Watch yourself.
I think maybe they're going to go for
Archangel's
the
killed
cryo
many
ammo
already.
or possibly bonus power, because that might actually be
Well, we might have a
available
way
by
in,
then.
But getting out could be interesting.
Let's find him first.
I don't know.
Figure out how to get
We'll
back.
figure it out. We will figure it out.
Shepard, I've scanned the area, but I'm unable
This
to
part's
plot
kinda
any of the
whatever.
paths to Archangel.
Just wandering around.
Guess we're going with the mercs.
The heavy mechs and gunship possess considerable firepower. Weakening them before leaving will improve your chances.
Yes, it will, Edie. Yes, it will. I do talk to all these guys as well.
As the first wave goes in, the infiltration team will attempt to
A lot
take
of people to
Archangel by
talk to.
surprise. I don't expect much from the freelancers. When they
A lot of
fail,
information.
we're up next.
It's
The light
convenient.
mechs go in first. If that's not enough, we send in the heavy. Be prepared.
Good stuff.
Need something?
You lead the Eclipse?
You figure that out by yourself.
Look, you don't have to be a dick
I'm
about it.
Jareth. I run Omega's Eclipse. What do you need, freelancer?
I figured out that you run the Eclipse on my own,
So the infiltration
but
team
it
is
seems
waiting
like you
for
haven't
us
figured
to
out how to, you know,
Tarek's plan,
do
not
face
mine.
paint
He doesn't
on her
want to use
own.
any more men, so he's
Seems like you
throwing
need some more
freelancers at the
instruction.
problem. Archangel's not going anywhere.
Looks
so I
like you've been
suppose there's no
vomiting
harm in
blood
trying.
all over
Who
yourself.
knows? Maybe you'll get lucky.
So you're just gonna hide here while the freelancers get killed?
Precisely. You're paid to be a distraction, nothing more. Whether
Seriously, you look
survive
like
or
shit.
not is up to you.
Get it together.
Why are Eclipse on Omega in the first place?
Since you care so much, Eclipse controls almost
Almost like a
20% of Omega.
backwards
Our transports
Joker.
and mechs keep the EZO moving.
Not even
Sounds like
backwards, he's
organized.
just only got a little bit of white.
Like a well-oiled machine.
Of course, Joker has his entire face painted white, and then he's got that,
It's a constant battle for
you know,
control.
red around
Then
the mouth.
Archangel comes along and complicates things even more.
Why does Archangel give you so much trouble?
So yes, you're
Ask
Space
him.
Joker.
I'm just here to make as much money as I can.
Maybe not.
We didn't come to Omega to be constrained by laws and regulations. He'll regret ever coming to Omega, I promise you.
Seems like this is personal for you.
He raided one of my transports last month, killed 2 of my best operatives. One of them was my brother, so yes, it's pretty damn personal.
Such freelance.
What do you know about Archangel?
His life expectancy is short.
Would have been more interesting if,
Is that it?
you know, you'd been here
Nobody
to
seems
kill
to know anything
Archangel
about him.
before the other
Look
guys
around,
did.
you'll learn what you need to know. He's smart,
Especially since they're
resourceful,
talking so much
and
shit
he's
about you.
dangerous. But we've got him cornered. He won't be making fools of us much longer. Can I assist you further?
Of course, that would be like a,
Where did
oh,
he come
you know,
from?
gain
Who
the,
is he?
Even his team didn't know that.
you know, recruit a
Maybe we'll
merc or
know more once
something.
we have his
I don't know.
body. Of course, it really won't matter then.
Speaking of which, I do find it really unfortunate that the DLC characters, they don't really have recruitment missions, which I kind of understand that, but at the same time it's kind of lame. But more importantly, that when you're talking to them on the Normandy, they don't actually have things to say. They don't engage you in conversation. They don't have any ship upgrade ideas. It's more like they talk at you. I mean, Kasumi sits there and talks about how Gabby and Ken would make a great couple, which, I mean, it's obvious, but, or, you know, this and that. How sad it is that Dr. Chakwas is lonely, because you can clearly tell that Chakwas is. She's like, oh, you know, nobody comes in and out of Dr. Chakwas' office, except for medical, you know, help. But yeah, they don't really talk to you. There's no opportunities for Paragate points. You can't romance them, which I don't think you would want to romance Zaid anyway, but a lot of people out there would love to romance Kasumi, myself included. I'm just saying. Zoom, zoom, zoom! Look at me go. Zip, zop, zoobity bob.
That should slow them down.
Hee.
It'll be hostile if they activate it.
So evil. I definitely recommend taking as many sabotage actions as you possibly can in this part.
You're in the wrong place, freelancer.
You're the Bloodpack leader?
Name's Garm. That's all you need to know.
A shitty name.
I'm stuck here waiting till you freelancers are done playing war. Ask your questions and go.
Why are the Bloodpack on Omega?
We're the muscle on this bloody station. You need protection or want someone removed, talk to us. The Bloodpack are everywhere on Omega. Everybody loves us, and everybody hates us.
I'm guessing Archangel mostly just hates you.
He's just an uptight asshole. I don't really care what he thinks.
He's just
But he's costing
an
me
uptight
men
asshole.
and making me work for my money. I'll be the one to take him out today. You watch. I'm the only one who's fought him one-on-one.
That's
When do the
kind of
Bloodpack
impressive,
attack?
actually.
Damn Tarek wants us to wait. I hate waiting. But he's
Well, you're a Krogan, which
and they don't want us
that kind of thing
getting
doesn't really
in the way.
surprise me.
We're supposed to wait until the
You could make the
eclipse
argument
and
that
their
that
maps.
comment is
We'll
racist,
see.
but it's
What do you know about Archangel?
He's a pain in the
99%
ass.
of all
He's a
Krogan
Turian.
are very,
which makes him
you
slightly
know.
worse to look at than you. And he's brave till he realizes you're
I
more
don't
than
say
he bargained
bloodthirsty, but
for.
they love to fight,
Sounds like you've had personal experience.
and
He tried to take me
patience
down
doesn't really
once.
seem to be one of their
Waited till I
greatest
was alone.
virtues.
Longest damn fight of my life. But I held him off till my men showed up. He wasn't so tough after that. We chased him over half of Omega. Almost had him. But the slippery bastard snuck away before we could pin him down.
I should get going.
Let's see.
About time.
I did also, between episodes, the stuff that I do off camera, I actually do take a few notes on those, just so I can give them a quick mention during videos in the event that it's something worth mentioning. In between picking up Morden and now, I actually did a bit of probing, so I could kind of wander around, get some resources, and do a little bit of upgrading. There's not a whole lot that you can really do at this point, like at all, because I don't think I actually had the credits for much of anything. I think the only thing I've actually bought in the game so far is, I think it was damage protection on Citadel, which I think that's actually why I needed resources. I also did go ahead and knock out the Normandy crash site because it was quick credits and quick experience.
We go over the bridge when he gives the word.
Hooray!
Go talk to him if you want, but I'm in no hurry.
And also some resources.
Why haven't you talked to him?
I actually find Normandy crash site to be kind of a pain in the ass, because it's one of those missions. Basically, it's a find all of these dog tags. There's 20 of them. It's not that they're hard to find. It's just one of those things where I always seem to miss like one of them.
I don't want excuses.
I'll get to 19, and then it's just such a pain in the ass to find the 20th one. And it's very, very, very boring to watch. In this case, though, I did actually get them pretty quickly, so whatever. This guy's actually a dickhead, obviously. But if you do have Zaid, and you do have him in your squad at this point, there's actually an interaction here where he's like, "Oh my God, Zaid, is that you?" And he's much nicer to you instead of being a
Why is he so
dickhole.
pissed off?
He's not a big fan of you freelancers.
So
Doesn't trust people he doesn't know.
it's not really an Easter egg. It's just a different,
What do you want to know?
interaction based
What do the Blue
on
Suns do on Omega?
who's in your
We supply
squad.
goods to a lot of the groups and factions here.
Goods?
Weapons, mechs, machinery, you name it, we can get it. We also broker deals between factions. You wouldn't know it to look at him now, but Tarek can be quite a negotiator.
How did Archangel get the Blue Suns so mad at him?
He harasses and hounds us constantly. We worry that every job is a trap now. Does he know where this meeting is? Will this shipment suddenly disappear? How many men will we lose this time? Tarek's had enough. I don't blame him.
What's Tarek gonna do if the infiltration team fails?
To start, he'll shoot any freelancers that are still alive. After that, he'll let Eclipse and the Blood Pack take their shots. I suggested we work together, but he doesn't trust the other groups.
What if Archangel survives all the attacks? And you Suns...
What if?
That's why Tarek wants that gunship fixed so badly. But it won't come to that. Archangel's good, but he can't hold out that long. He's already been in there over a day.
What do you know about Archangel?
Does
He's a
anyone?
Turian vigilante who thinks killing mercs is a fun way to pass the time. Other than that, he's a mystery. He shows up, usually at the worst possible time, and screws with our work. He can't die soon enough, if you ask me.
Why do you hate him so much?
He went after Tarek. At his home. Almost got him. Tarek's been on edge ever since, and he's making my life a living hell. Second guesses every damn thing I do.
Okay, that is actually
Bands
really
to help
annoying.
us shows you just how desperate he is. They're as bad as Archangel.
Like, for real.
We better get going.
Second guess is
Good
every
idea.
damn thing I
Make sure you
do.
check in with Kafka.
That shit is annoying.
Sheriff, he better have his mechs ready to go. Damn it. Carm's blood pack better wait for my signal.
Couldn't remember if I went in here. Spoilers. I did. Thought there was a metagel thing that I'd missed. By the way, if you stand there in that kind of firing zone long enough, you will get shot.
Kafka?
This guy's likable enough.
Sergeant Kafka. You must be the group Salky mentioned. You're just in time.
Salky?
You met him when you were dropped off. He radioed to say you were coming. You three kinda stand out from most of the other freelancers. Anyway, the infiltration team is about to give us a signal. Archangel won't know what hit him. Got any questions? This may be your last chance.
Lighting up a smoke. See, he's a normal guy.
So our plan is to jump the wall and head for Archangel's building?
He really is a
Try not
pretty
to
regular
get killed
dude.
Too fast. You're only a distraction, as long as you're alive. You don't have to make it all the way across. Just keep Archangel watching that bridge. The infiltration team will do the rest.
So the bridge is the only way in?
Until the gunship's working again or the blasters finish with the tunnels. Look, we got a plan. We don't need you trying to come up with any great ideas. Just do your damn job, collect your credits, and go home.
How will the infiltration team get to Archangel?
They've got two options. They trap him in close quarters and finish the bastard off face to face. If that doesn't work, they have explosives. They'll just need time to set up.
Are you gonna give us cover with the gunship?
Huh. Tarek is the only one who flies her. Besides, she's not quite ready. That bastard Archangel gave her a beating last time she was out there. A few more tweaks, she'll be as good as new.
Why are you coordinating the attack and fixing gunships?
I'm in the infiltration group. Our team coordinates with the gunship. I'm staying back to organize the freelancers and make sure the gunship's ready to go if we need her.
Are you leading the assault?
Of all people, Shepard waves smoke out of her face.
I just plan the attacks and fix the damn gunship. You freelancers get the privilege of... Check. Bravo team, go, go, go!
Bravo team! Jacob just kind of stands there with this look on his face.
Archangel's got quite a surprise waiting for him. But that means no more waiting for me.
See, that's so cool. No more waiting for
Gotta
me.
get her back to 100% before Tarek decides he needs
Hey
her.
look, it's a thing on the ground. I almost always take this, partially because it makes things easier, and partially because this is really funny.
You're working too hard.
Especially Shepard's eyes when they roll back into her head. You're working too hard. Plus, you can really see just about any Shepard doing that.
Archangel's got much time.
You really can.
Well, let's not wait around too long.
It's just more enemy sabotage. Or rather, sabotaging the enemy.
Come on, give these guys a surprise of our own.
What? Jacob? Jacob! Jacob! Answer me, damn you! Honestly, I don't remember what the fuck I'm doing here. I probably shouldn't do that. That might be copyrighted. I don't know. Pretend like the music for that very famous TV show is playing. It's final round, during which the player can put all of their money in jeopardy. Anyway. God damn it, Miranda! Get out! Move! Move! My cover! What did I just say? Get out! Move! God damn it! Do it the hard way. Thank you, Jacob.
On target.
Are you really on target, Jacob? Are you? Get shot and get killed. Because, wow. What a noob. What a noob. Rolling my eyes. You can't see that, but imagine it. Imagine that I'm rolling my eyes. I don't know what the hell that guy was screaming about. Ugh, gruesome. Them back shots. So, as I've come to learn, you actually don't have to manually select those like that. Wow, that was just bad. Apparently your squad mates will actually use the appropriate power. Like, if an enemy has barriers up, and you have Miranda, you just hit her hotkey, she'll use warp. Whereas if they have shields, she'll use overload. It's not like in the console where you assign them a power and then you hit their button and they always do that. It does take some things into consideration. Now I'm not sure how that works for situations where, the enemy is unshielded and you've got, say, Zaid who has his Inferno grenades and concussive shot. I don't really know how that works.
Right with you.
I'm not up to that point yet.
This should come in handy.
More people. Ow. Meanwhile, this other guy just ignores me.
Easy enough.
Here's Shepard! Waits for a second, then punches. Now I'm just gonna wander through, stealing all the shit that's here. I'm sure this guy won't mind. Right? Surely not. Surely not. Surely you jest. Come on with this, damn. I think I'm wandering around making sure that I leave one thing of Metagel in each, area. But picking up all the others in places I don't really want to go. And also making sure I've got plenty of ammo. Because that's also important. And now that that's done, who has a stairway this wide anyway? What are you, a Rockefeller? A space Rockefeller?
Archangel.
Doesn't even turn around. He just knows that that's me. And that we're... Not only me! I should say that we're friendly. As soon as the door opens, without even turning his head. Yeah, the dialogue choice I picked here is more the kind of thing you'd say. Not like oh, is that you? But the Garrus! What are you doing here? It's more appropriate for the... I don't know, it's one of those disconnects between what you say and what you mean.
Especially on my own.
Garrus, what the fuck are you doing here?
How'd you manage to piss off every
Why are you Space Batman?
Terminus systems?
It wasn't easy.
I really had to work at it.
I am amazed that they teamed up to fight.
I do like the change that they made to his voice flanging.
What are you doing out here on Omega?
In this game,
he fed up with all the bureaucratic crap.
He just sounds so much darker.
Figured I could do more good on my own.
Which, in all fairness, given what's happened to him, I mean, it makes a lot of sense.
Since when did you start calling yourself Archangel?
Honestly, overall, Mass Effect 2 is a much darker game than the first one was.
All my good deeds.
And I do mean that both literally as well as narratively. Like, obviously the narration is a lot darker than the first game, where, you know, you've got stuff like this, you've got people being betrayed left and right, you've got the experiments the collectors are doing on humans, you've got seeing people get liquefied right in front of your eyes.
Here, but I don't think getting out will be as easy.
I mean, there's some really fucked up stuff that happens.
That bridge is saved my life.
But also,
Rolling all those
quite
waves
literally,
into
the
scope.
game is much
But
darker.
It works both
Like,
ways.
all the stuff on
They'll
Omega.
slaughter us if we try to get out that way.
The setting
Just sit
itself
here
is
and wait for
darker.
them to take us out?
Ilium
It's not all that bad.
is darker.
This place has held them off so far.
You know?
And with 3 of you,
As opposed to the first game where a lot of stuff
we hold
happens
this location. Wait for
in
a
sunlight.
call,
Well, not
and
necessarily
then finishes.
sunlight, but, you know.
Take our chances. It's not a perfect plan,
Out
but it's a plan.
How'd you let
in the
yourself
open.
get into this position?
But also,
My feelings got
you know,
in the way
there's
of my
plenty of
better
light
judgment.
sources.
It's a long story.
You know what I mean?
I'll make you a deal. You get me out of here alive, and I'll tell you the whole damn thing.
Fight as a team
I
to
guess
hold
I'm just
them off.
explaining it poorly, but
You're right. Their numbers
it
won't help
is a
them in
much
here
darker
anyway.
game, and I really enjoy
Let's see
it.
what they're
That's
up
one of the reasons why I really enjoy Mass Effect 2. Because it really drives home
Looks
the
like
point
they know
that,
their
you
infiltration
know,
team failed.
shit is serious.
Take a look. Scouts. Eclipse, I think.
Boom!
More than scouts. One less now, though.
Indeed. We better get ready. I'll stay up here. I can do a lot of damage from this vantage point. You can do what you do best.
Kick ass and take
Just like
names.
old times, Shepard. Let's give these bastards everything.
I forget what I just did here. Besides screw shit up. Doobity-doobity-doo. Running down some stairs. Coming out over here. Gotta shoot some things. I'm pretty sure I die right here, actually. Like, 90% sure that I die at some point during this. My aim still needs a little work. As a matter of fact, I do die, yeah. I think I die again because I'm in cover, but the mechs are kind of standing like right next to my cover and just kind of firing over it. I could be mistaken. Honestly, for as early in the game as you generally do it, because most people do knock out both parts of Omega first. By the way, the Vindicator, not the best assault rifle. Honestly, that title belongs to the Matic in this game. But in Mass Effect 3, the Vindicator is pretty damn good. I wouldn't say it's the best or even my favorite, but it is very reliable, especially in multiplayer. I lost my train of thought. For as early on in the game as you actually do this particular recruitment mission, it is really goddamn hard. Because like the others, like Jax only has a couple of hard parts. This one has a couple. I mean, it has a very constant difficulty. Where you're fighting just a shit ton of enemies all at once. And the thing is, if you did this in Act 2, you know, once you'd hit like level 10 or something, it wouldn't be that bad, because you'd have some more levels, you'd have more health, better barriers, more chance for upgrades, potentially better equipment. But you're doing all this with some really basic equipment. You know? You don't have a whole lot of options. Still getting used to the controls at this point.
In the base.
Staying close.
Garrus has lost a little more health than I would like by this point. Those motherfuckers are in the base, so I need to be careful. By careful, I mean I need to stay behind this wall and never move from this spot, ever. One down. Boom! Such explosion. Some motherfucker crawling on the ground? Yes. Missile dodge. Ah! Get shot! Get shot! Boom! I do like the sound that the Eviscerator makes when you fire around. It's very satisfying. Take a moment to think.
Mercs, rear stairs.
On my way.
Don't move there, Miranda. That's a bad idea. I don't think that actually reaches like that. Yes, they are, Garrus. Yes, they are. Yeah, sure, I'll pick up some credits during this gunfight. You can see I'm definitely still getting used to the controls, and this, unfortunately, is where things went completely awry. Get rid of this guy. And then I make the mistake. Not of, shockwaving, but instead of biotic charging right here. Very bad idea. Because now I am stuck and cannot get down. As you will see momentarily.
Want something done properly. Alright, let's see how you handle this.
Which is utter bullshit. I don't know if it's like a PC pathing issue or clipping or whatever. This is really fucking irritating. In a moment, as you'll see, I'm sitting here trying to move, can't get down. This actually happens a couple of other times in the game, but this one, this really, really, really pissed me off.
Can't reach the target.
Which, I was like, okay, sure, I'll wait for a moment so I can biotic charge someone and then just get down. I tried running, can't get down. It's like, fine. I'll just wait. Get my shotgun, and I'll wait.
Can't get a lock.
See that? I'm pressing the button, can't charge. Anyway. Then I die. Like that. And then I slowly kind of roll down the stairs. Reload. And unfortunately, actually, the checkpoint reloads me into the exact same place. At which point I got really fucking frustrated and I just shut the program down. I was like, fuck this shit, fuck!
That problem should take care of itself.
And at that point I really just shut it down. So, this is actually the end of the recording session. And so I bid thee adieu. Thanks for watching and please tune in next time. Goodbye.